another fun fact for you. Yes, I do. This actually comes from John Dadian, our political analyst, who's in here this morning. Okay, John, you quizzed us when you came in this morning, and you asked us what was the proper title for Todd Gloria as he steps in to fill in the capacity of mayor.
That's correct. Some people are saying acting mayor, some people are saying interim mayor. The city charter under the strong mayor says the presiding officer takes over the duties of a resignation. That's it.
So there's no title?
There's no proper title.
No title. So there you go, folks. You can call it whatever you want. Acting mayor, interim mayor. Everybody's right and nobody's wrong.
We'll have a fun fact all these days throughout the election.
Okay, let's talk about candidates that are jumping into the race right now. I think some eyebrows were raised when Mike Aguirre said he was going to get in.
Eyebrows raised, jaws dropped. You know, we could keep
Former
going.
city attorney Mike Aguirre, who was somewhat controversial
Again,
during his time in the office.
As usual, you're the master of the understatement. That really is an understatement. And he was turned out of office after one term for his antics and for his wild, proclamations. Jan Goldsmith, I think, had the best description describing Mayor Filner. He said, we used to have a city attorney who wanted to be mayor. Now we have a mayor who wanted to be city attorney. They didn't understand their different roles.
Okay. So of all the people that are getting in at this point, any surprises other than Mike Aguirre?
No big surprises. Perhaps one would be recently that's probably going to get into it is former Assemblywoman Lori Saldana.
Now that's the only woman mentioned so far.
And that's why that might give her a leg up, quite honestly. I mean, when people go into the polls, if they don't have a strong favorite, they go with demographics, whether they're not of the same party, this, that, or the other thing. So keep your eye on her. Keep your eye on Kevin Faulkner. I mean, that might be a dark horse that's rising to the top quite quickly.
Well, now Lindsay upstairs in the assignment desk had an interesting question. She said, is there anything to stop Jerry Sanders from coming back? And he seemed to be the guy that kind of was the voice of reason, helped right the ship. Anything to stop him from coming back and cleaning up another mess?
The proper answer is no, there's nothing to stop him. Jerry has made statements that he's not going to do it. So perhaps that shows you how smart he is.
As I recall, when he left office, he made some very colorful statements at that point. I imagine the no statements about coming back were as colorful.
But that is a good point. Again, maybe perhaps another trivia point. In other jurisdictions that have term limits, such as the Assembly and the Senate, or State Senate, the term limit is a permanent ban. Once you serve the maximum terms, you can't go back and be an Assembly member again. In the city, it's not that way. Once you're out of office, you can come back and run again, once you've had a broken time.
Okay, let's talk about what Todd Gloria is dealing with here this morning. I know he's already had to reverse some of Mayor Filner's actions. What is the biggest mess he's trying to clean up right now?
There's several, and again, I'm not saying that facetiously. What he did on reversing the Jack in the Box and looking at other things were the most immediate ones that needed immediate corrective action. The word that is used is the most accurate is backlog. What he's looking now is the backlog that he as a council member and all the council have been complaining about for the entire 9 months, way before the scandal. There were problems from the mayor's office because it was micromanaging. Things weren't coming out of the mayor's office because nobody had the authority. Chief of staff, senior staff, had to come through the mayor. That's not proper. Todd has actually made a statement saying the exact opposite. He says, I'm going to give power to department heads as it should be, and more specifically, going to give them power to talk to not only the media, but the public, to be able to respond. Before that, everything had to go through the mayor's office.
Okay, John Dadian, enjoy your Labor Day. I know Todd Gloria is going to be out there touring the beaches today and trying to get a look at what's going on out there.
Enjoy my Labor Day. My friends at 7-Eleven this morning, I come in every morning, they said, do you get holiday pay? You can imagine what my answer was. I did.
Didn't you?
I'm in a very good mood today, so I chuckled a little bit.
Okay, good, John Dadian. We'll see you probably during the week.
Very good.
Thanks, John.